So next up on Shit Just Breaks, just sitting here, I moved this thing to mow the lawn under it. And the tranny cooler lines are fucking done. I don't know, I can't really see them, but trust in the bucket. There's like 3 quarts in here. It just keeps leaking. I don't get it. Subaru, the speed sensor stopped working. Which it kind of faces, the plug faces downward, and the hood scoop's right there, so I'm sure it just got water in it. I had problems with that before. Gonna do a boost leak test today. And we are selling the KTM 65 because it's kind of sketchy. No more 2-stroke Tuesdays, guys, for now. So I could put that bike there, and then this bike there. Have more room. Also, the injectors are at the injector shop for this bitch. The 2 Theory Turbo. And I got the wiring harness for it, which is awesome. So I'll show you the wiring harness too. But we're doing a boost leak test on this whore today. So I'll show you how that goes. And I gotta check out that plug. These are like the little terminals that go inside the plug. There's 3 of them. I don't know what happened to the last one, but it's fucked anyway, so who cares. So I went to Mechanical Jesus's, and he has just a bin full of harnesses, and I was able to get some new ones. Just basically, there's a little clip you unclip, and you can pull these out. The insulator was fucked on the other ones too, so water got in there and corroded it. But basically, the car was going into limp mode. The radiator fans would constantly run whenever you turn the key on, and it would idle like shit. So glad I fixed that, because that really sucked. I didn't really get it on video because it's a pain in the ass to do. One person, never mind videotaping. Other than that, up to 850, and we're going dyno day on April 24th. So stay tuned for this fucking thing blowing up on the dyno. Still don't have the Duramax back yet, so still not taking apart my Ranger. But the only thing stopping me now is the injectors, and those are at the shop right now, so I should be getting them by the end of the week. Got an oil pan gasket, gotta put in thermostat, housing gasket, throw that in. I gotta finish the exhaust gasket. It's like 100 degrees out here and humid though, so fuck working out here. I gotta put an AC in the window. I think that's what's gonna happen. But let's do this boost test real quick. Today's video is sponsored by Nile. So this is the turbo outlet. I got a PVC cap in there, which is essentially just one of these. That size is 1.5 inches. That's a turbo outlet. And then, you know, it goes through the intercooler, back up, then into the intake. We got the blow-off port as well I have to plug off. And there's a 2-inch cap, which I found fits in there. And to plug off the blow-off valve port, I got this cap. These are just PVC caps. This is 3/4, but they're like $1 each. And I got these valve stems. TR416. It just has like a nut, and it lets you tighten down on it. So I gotta drill a hole in this cap and seal a valve stem into it. I need that. So let's see how that goes. 2 different size seals. This one's very large, and this one's not too bad. So I'm gonna drill a hole in that. 1/2 inch, see if it works. I only got 1 cap, so if I fuck it up, I'm screwed. So we'll get that set up. Actually got oh yeah, I killed the tip of my drill bit. See how that looks. Oh, good enough. And there's your hole, yeah. Looks like that'll work. Gotta get the nut down. You don't need to see this. But I'm gonna tighten that down, shove this in that hole, plug this with another cap, and then we'll see how bad my intercooler is leaking. So I just pressurized it to like 20 pounds, and this was leaking a little bit. And then look how far it started creeping off when I had like 20 pounds in there. Luckily I got the air out before it popped off, but we gotta check that shit out. Slid to the rib. So I'm gonna move it a little bit closer to the rib. we'll try it again. So I figured out, since this clamp is maxed out, it can't tighten anymore. It's actually the wrong size for this piping. So I doubled it up with a hose clamp because that's all I had. And I'm going to the tuner soon. 24th of August, I'm going to a tuner. They'll have those in stock. I guarantee it. So we're gonna hit her with the sauce again. And we're up to 10. We're at about 25. I don't hear shit, which is awesome. That's good. So I did this with a 2-inch cap. This is a 3/4 cap, PVC. And this is an 1.5-inch cap. But I don't hear any leaks. I'm actually going to check the pressure on that. Let it sit for like 15 minutes and see if it stays there. But this is super cheap and super good. I think all 3 caps cost me probably like $4, $5. And I got an extra one that's on the ground over there. That's a 1-inch. And then these valve stems were I think $7. So $17 for a boost leak test. Not bad. I just wanted to make sure mainly there was no leaks in my... I don't even have a thing to check pressure. Yeah. Okay. So I had this cap pop out a couple times. I don't know if this one's pushing out. But I put it really tight. There's no lip on the end of it. You know, like the turbo has this little lip right here that catches it. So I got it just under 20 pounds. I'm going to let it chill for, you know, probably 15 minutes. If it still has pretty much any pressure in it, I'll call it a win. But my only leak was right here, just because this clamp was maxed out, and it seems to be holding with that. Probably put some soapy water on it too. The connections. Let's see. Leak checker. That's pretty much what I do for a living. Some soapy water. And we're looking pretty good. Very nice. There's 2 lower ones. Actually, I should probably pull the front bumper off, but I'm real lazy. Not even my valve stem is leaking, which is incredible. Ah, I just did it again. Awesome. So I guess I'll try the piece of pipe. I'll just make it super long. See what happens. Well, apparently my glue has gone bad, so I'm just going to call that good enough. I mean, it held 20 PSI. That's the only leak I really found. So, I mean, I was just looking for anything massive, because they're going to boost leak test it the day of the dyno as well. But that was a pretty decent leak over there. So we'll see what happens. I think I'm going to make an air cannon now with that 2-inch thing I just made. Call that shit good enough. Dyno Tune, August 24th. I don't know if I should bring a trailer or not. I asked the guy, he said no, so I guess he's confident in my ability and Visa sponsorship. And there goes the KTM on a 2-stroke Tuesday. Here's the wiring harness to the turbo swap. Ron Francis. Got the looms, some electrical tape. Okay, buddy? Oh yeah. Computer relay bank for fans. There's one for each fan. I think one for the fuel pump and the AC as well. But it's really nice. Everything's labeled as well. See, electric fan. So I can't wait to put that in. Yo, I'm in Waterbury. Just saw my dealer. Got a bag of injectors. Aw, shit. Only $130 and they clean and service 5. Turbo coupe coming soon. Hopefully that will be going in that. But I don't know. So thanks for fucking watching again.